What's happening, fellas? Crazy Brit here, and we're back with some more Gttcc Season 18 action. We're from the Elite Division. This is round 2, and first race for the double header of Tokyo is the East Clockwise race track. So we'll go through the grid quickly. Infinity James up in first place. He's starting on the soft tyres. You'll see a lot of soft tyre runners probably in this race. Then we got JLC in the Bugatti also. He's in second place. Then we got ADG in another Bugatti. He's starting in third place. Then we got White Shot Jim. He's starting in fourth place in the Ferrari. Then the Crow. He's in the Lambo in fifth. P1 Robin 6 in another Lambo. Another Lambo 7th Choky. B rated. He's starting in 8th place in the Lambo as well. Then we got a GTO Raffle starting 9th place. Then we got Mutt Schumacher. Is in the Lambo and he's starting on soft tyres. Then we got Mad Hatter in the Mustang. He's starting on the softs. Aldo another Lambo in 12th. 13th Mr. Hepburn in the Atenza. Golden Brownie in the Supra in 14th. Then we got Rico in 15th place in the McLaren, and then in the Sylvia is Marshall in 16th, also known as Brucey. Right, so we'll go back up to the front and get this race underway. Five lights, and away we go. A little bit of a pause there on the start, but it gets a good start nonetheless. The three Bugattis leading us away. Look at those three Bugatti Veyrons. Oh, line is down. Looks like we're about to go three wide. Everyone makes it through the start phase down to the first corner. It's a you go up a little hill and then you go around a right turn and followed by another right turn. So let's see if they can both all make it through. Bugatti's leading the way then. Oh, a little bit of a touch there, a little bit of a touch as they come through the pack. Let's go further down. Is there any incidents? There's a lot of jittering around, but nothing so far. No incidents yet. I actually want to go down to Bruce's angle because there's an incident that happens on the first lap, I think. So we're coming through this section now. Now down to this little left-right chicane under the bridge. You see Choky and Golden Browning behind us, followed by Rico as well. So Choky had a bad start. Coming down through the next little section. Another left turn. You've got to be really careful on coming on these through these corners. Can't take it too fast. So here's the touch, I believe. Yeah. Oh. So as you can see, Hepburn got into the wall. Mad Hatter got into him, and that's what happened on that first lap incident. But we go back up to the lead then. So ADG in first, followed by JLC, and then James in third. Bugatti's leading the way. As we come now down the back stretch, into the tunnel we go to complete the first lap. Listen to the sound of those Bugattis as they come through the tunnel. Absolutely beautiful. Come across the start-finish straight, start lap 2. And it's ADG leading the way from JLC, but now they're neck and neck coming down the tunnel now. James falling behind, he's in the slipstream. ADG now down into second, slips back into the slipstream of JLC. As we now come up to the first turn, everyone's still there, still abouts. There's a little bit more spaces now for the bottom positions. We will go for the field in a minute. Just want to see his first few laps. There's a little bit of a wall touch there, kicking up a few sparks. He's now come through the fast left-hander now. Down into the next left-hander then. Still JLC leading away from ADG, and Infinity G Carl's in third. Infinity James, sorry, in third. The Crow in fourth. Then we got White Shark Jim in fifth place. Followed by B-rated. Ooh, there's a little bit of contact there between him and P1. Rob just pushes him into a wall. He still holds on to the position though. Is P1 going to try and attempt to move in the next corner? He's gone the outside line. Just going to give him the inside line for this corner. As they come down, you can kind of call this the little back stretch before we get to the hairpin. 4 cars all fighting over the same track. Is this going to end in tears? So now we're getting to the braking zone for the hairpin. You can see B-Rate has lost 2 positions. He's got Rafa on his outside. He's going to lose another position to him. I think he is. Yeah, he is. So he falls back down to 9th. So then, Mr. Raffo, P1 Rob gets into 6th place. Then we got Mark Schumacher straight behind him. These cars are coming to the slipstream now. Valium is right behind these guys as well. Followed by Aldo's just a little bit off this bit. Yeah, he's in the slipstream, so he's got it. We'll go down to 12 then. Chalky in 12 now. Brucey in 13th, just holding off Rico. I believe these two had a really good race battle until the pit stops. As you can see, Rico's just got the speed down the straight, but now Bruce is in the slipstream. He's going to get the speed down the straight, coming towards the first turn. Is he going to go for an overtake? He's just tucks inside. Does Rico get the con done? Oh, it looks like he didn't. Oh, he just slips in there. Good job by Brucey. Gets on that inside line, cuts the speed, manages to slip in. So Rico loses that position to Brucey, then back down in 14th. Gordon Brownie is trying everything to catch up to these 2 guys who are fighting in front of him. He's in 15th place, and then we got Mad Hatter recovering from that first lap incident. Nothing anyone could have done behind. Just didn't ghost in time, so nowhere to go. Bit of a unfortunate incident. Hopefully you can catch up to the rest of the pack. So back up to the top then, we got JLC leading the way. James has gone to 2nd place now, so he's got the overtake done on ADG. Not sure whether ADG had a penalty or a little bit of a mistake or something. So we got the Crow, he's now in 4th place. He's getting to the slipstream of ADG. Let's see if he's got anything for him in the overtaking zone in the hairpin. But here's White Shark Jim, he's on the outside. We're going to go to these kind of angles because ones around this track is a bit rubbish. So as you can see, he's on his slipstream then. He's got White Shark Jim behind him. White Shark is getting that slipstream. Oh, don't know whether that was just lag or whether he missed a gear shift or something, but that didn't sound too good. You see, as a slipstream, we get into 160, building up to 165 now. Mark Schumacher leading this 2nd pack then. Oh, 3rd pack, sorry. He's got B-rated and P1 Rob right behind him. As I head to the first turn, looks like B-rated is going to try and attempt to move, so Mark got back up into 6th place then. P1 Rob down to 8th. He got B-rated on the inside. Is he going to have a move on the inside here? B-rated goes for it. He's got the inside line, leaves the space on the outside. Good racing there. P1 Rob in the inside, washes out and puts Mutt into the wall. That wasn't really good there. Close quarters combat. Just how the sometimes you get the understeer, wash out, and unfortunately there's a wall there. There's no curb, so that's what happens as we come down through the fast little chicane. You can see P1 Rob washes out again. So now Mutkin is coming back, but he's got Valium right behind him. Oh, P1 Rob with a block then, straight on the exit. You see here Valium hitting the wall, scraping there. Scraping that beautiful bodywork. Come now down through the left hander. We're coming back onto the straight. Could not do anything into this next little section into the hairpin. Is he going to get the brakes on him? It doesn't. It follows him round. Two Lambos and a Tenza all fighting over the same piece of track. B-Rated is now pulling away from these guys. We go behind these guys. We've got a GTR Raffo and down in 11th. He's followed by Chalky. So these guys are sticking together. We're coming towards the end of lap 4. And you see Brucey and Rico still together. But we've got Gordon Brownie now. He's catching up just behind these guys. And Mad Hatter just behind Gordon Brownie. So they're all closing the gap now to each other. But back up front into the first turn already at the end of the straight is JRC coming around the first turn. He's followed by James in second. Not much going on between these two guys. A little bit of a wall tap there. Nothing, no damage though, so nothing too serious. Let's come now down through the twisty section then. First a left-hander, then a quick right-hander. This leads into the little chicane corner. So we've got a quick left and then a quick right. Quick change of direction, and then we're going for a right turn. A little flick to the right, another little flick to the right. So this track follows the highway in Japan, so however it's very twisty. Now for a quick left, you go watch that barrier on the outside. You can't hit that or your race is pretty much over. Then we go for a little right hander, another quick left. Now onto the back straight, and now down towards the hairpin. As you see, there's a big gap between first and second to third. Down to braking zone then. It looks like James is just following JLC, staying in that slipstream. See the brake rotors glowing as third, fourth and fifth come through the hairpin now. So we've got ADG still leading this way. The Crow is trying to get on his slipstream. I think the Bugatti is pretty... got a lot more top speed on the straight than the Crow, so if he comes out the slipstream, he's pretty much dead in the water. Followed by White Shot Jim. He's struggling trying to keep in the slipstream, but is still thereabout. Love the engine sounds coming through the tunnel. So Eddie G still keeps the third place as we come down to the first turn then. We go down to sixth place. Now he's getting caught by Ice, Manaldo and Mutt. For sixth place, it looks like Aldo's going to go for an overtake into the next corner. We get into the end of the straight. Does he get it done? It looks like he's got it done. He has. Up the ramp into the first turn then. Got to watch that wall on the exit because it does come at you quite quickly. Now down into the next right-hander. You can't scrub too much speed because you can take quite a lot of speed into that corner. Down off the on-ramp then. We go down the hill into the next little series of turns. First the left, then we go through the right kink. Now down through the chicane. 3 Lambos all line astern. Then we got P1 Rob trying to catch this pack up, but he's got 3 cars behind him with Chalky, Raffo and Hepburn all fighting for position. You see the juddering now really starting to take effect. Looks like Hepburn just hit the wall there, but I don't think he did. It might just be a little glancing blow, but it might just be the lag. As we come now back onto the back straight, you can see this gaggle of cars now. Oh, closing in on each other now. Poor old Brucey and Rico and Gordon Brownie and Hatter though are lagging behind in 13th. They're just coming round the hairpin now. Can't quite get onto the back of this pack. We'll see how it changes in the pit stops, but I don't think too much is going to happen unless someone makes a huge mistake. You see they've got a quarter of a tank left now for Brucey. Rico's got slightly less. Gordon Brownie's got a quarter of a tank, slightly less for the Mad Hatter. JRC up in the lead, he's got a quarter of a tank. Infinity James has got slightly more, same with AG. So they've all got a quarter of a tank here or there as they go through the positions. White Shot Jim just buying his time in 5th place. Can he do anything about these guys? Still there on the back of their slipstream. We go back to the second group then. Mark Schumacher leading the way in 6th place in this third group, sorry. Look at the gaggle of cars all fighting for position. Starting to break up a little bit. They've got to keep this group tight if they want to be fast. We don't want to lose the slipstream around this track, especially when we come onto the pit stop phase as well. We're coming ever closer to the halfway mark, so are these guys going to split it, or are they going to go a bit longer and then short pit to the end? I think I just saw your flag somewhere. It might have just been the blinking lights. No problems currently. So coming on back onto the back stretch on the 7th lap. And it looks like Mark Schumacher's still comfortable in that 6th place then, leading the way. But of course B-rated and everyone else behind him can be saving fuel. You can see the other guys on the other side of the track just coming through onto the main straight into the tunnel, but still holding station in 6th place. Same with B-rated. These guys are definitely going to be saving fuel then. Iceman Aldo in 8th, but he's coming under fire now from P1 Rob. P1 Rob's going side by side. Are they going to be in the pits this lap, or are they going to continue going? Gotta watch those lines if you are going into the pits. No one's pitting yet, but Iceman Aldo gets overtaken by P1 Rob. P1 Rob gets the place, then moves up into the 8th place. You see position swap as well for Mark Schumacher and Mutt. They're going side by side now. B-rated's have enough of sticking behind the Lambo and gets into 6th place, so he's back up into 6th. Hopefully now he can keep that 6th place, but Mutt looks like he's coming back. He's on the outside of him. B-Raid goes defensive in the corner, but here comes P1 Rob on the training on the inside, and Mutt doesn't quite do it this time. 4-way battle for 6th place now. All Lamborghinis. Love that sound as they come past the camera. So you can see now they're coming now through the twisted section, through this fast-flowing series of corners. You've got to be on the direction changes, otherwise you're going to be either slow or going into the wall. You've got to keep on it. It's very hard to follow the car through this this track. You've got to be looking at least 50 meters in front of the car in front of you. So now we come into the next little right and left flick. Aldo looks like he's a little bit losing the touch of this group, but he's still there. Here comes Chalky as well behind. Yes, I think it's Chalky. I do believe it's Chalky. Yeah, it's Chalky. Chalky's right there in 10th place. So we're still coming through, we're still looking at this group coming by. There's the first pit, and then Infinity James goes in the pits from 2nd place. EG is in from 3rd place. The crew at White Shot Jim go through. B-Raid, is he pitting? He's not pitting. Mark Schumacher's not pitting. P1 Rob's not pitting, so these are going for an extra lap then. Oh, the first two guys. Hepburn comes through, Raffo comes through. Rico, is he pitting? He's pitting as well. Gordon Brownie is not pitting, so Gordon Brownie and Brucey go through. Let's see where James comes through. So James comes out in 11th place, followed by ADG. Where's Brucey? Brucey's coming down now. Are they going to be able to get the momentum to try and get onto the back of these two before the end of the straight? You see the fuel's really low now. ADG's got a 3-second penalty, so he will yield this position before these guys pit. Brucey on the outside, does he make the corner? ADG retains that position then. Brucey a little bit wide there. These guys shouldn't have to change tyres on their pit stop. I mean, look at Bruce's tyres, he's done 8 laps onto the 9th lap already and hardly any wear on the tyres there, so pretty good job. But Gordon Brownie's caught up to Brucey, is what I wanted to mention, so good job from him catching back up. And then look, he's going for the overtake. Does he do it? He gets in front. Nice overtake on the corner there. Looks like Brucey might have he didn't fight that one too hard, so whether he lifted off a little bit and let him through just to save a bit of fuel while he was coming through, but now he's got to stay on the back of him. These guys surely are going to pit, but here comes the Mad Hatter. Oh, it was Brucey, sorry. I thought someone was behind Brucey, but look at his fuel now. He's on fumes. So let's see what happens here. So you see James up in front in 11th place. JRC's coming in the pits now, followed by the Crow, and I'm guessing White Shot Jim as well. Yep, there he goes. So everyone else is coming to the pits now. ADG is about to take that penalty. There he goes. There goes Brucey and Gordon Brownie. Yep, these two look like they're coming in the pitch. Yep, there's there. Yep. So we'll go back up to James. Let's see where he can get up to after these second row of pit stops. Looks like he might get the Crow before the end of the straight. He's got the speed. He's got the momentum as the Crow's just building up speed. So he comes out in 7th. It looks like the Aldo, B-rated, and Mark Schumacher and Hepburn haven't pitted yet then. So that's why they're still leading. But JRC and James, who was in 1st and 2nd, they're pretty much on the back of this pack, so a little bit of split strategy from the two leaders, but all in all pretty good so far. James with the fastest lap as well with a 2:07.2. Can he get back onto the on the back of JRC's slipstream? So we'll go back up to the front and back to the replay camera, so you can see the fuel level is low for B-rated. He's flashing at him. He's in 1st place now. But here comes Aldo. He's trying to fight him. A little bit of dink on the wall there, followed by Mutt. So we've got 3 cars line astern. But I think these cars are going to be pitting. It's a battle for who's going to pit first, though. Is Aldo going to send it on the hairpin on the brakes? Mutt does. Tries to. Doesn't really get the... not really close enough there on the brakes. So we come through the last corner and then back onto the straight. So we got B-rated Aldo, Mark Schumacher, and we got Raffo. He's going to be coming to pits. He's on fumes. Then JRC is behind, 5th place. He doesn't have to pit again. He's got enough fuel to the end, so he's going to take 1st place. Followed by James. He's going to get 2nd. But look at the Crow. Crow's really called back up to James now. He's right behind him. As you can see, Hepburn just went into the pits there. So let's see now where ADG goes into 4th, and then we want to see where Brucey and Gordon Brownie come out when these guys have pitted. Do these guys make any sort of move? There's Chalky having a penalty, so now Bruce is up into 12th, followed by Gordon Brownie. These guys look like they're coming out of the pits now. They're just up ahead, coming out of the tunnel. They are now. So Brucey really didn't make any time on the guys in front. Gordon Brownie right behind him, so it looks like it's going to be a battle for 12 with these guys. Chalky down into 14th. Mad Hatter caught up a little bit. He's in 15th, and Rico in 16th. Must have took way too much fuel there. So back up to the top then. In 1st place is JLC, leading the way from James. James in 2nd as we're coming now into the last 7 minutes of this race. He's followed right behind him is the Crow. So it looks like it's going to be a battle for second for these two guys. Can James hold the Crow off? Coming to the final portion of the race, gets a little bit of touch on the wall. If that wasn't a touch, it was mighty, mighty close. It's come down into the hairpin. Finished lap 12. Oh, goes a little bit wide. That's going to leave a little bit of space on the inside to the Crow. Does he get the overlap though? He doesn't. Slips back in behind him. Is he going to go for an overtake now? We'll go on board with the Crow. You see the speed difference, 140. Now there's Crow, 140. Is he gaining on him at all? No, he's losing that speed. You can see 160, 155 for the Crow. Struggling, so he's losing that slipstream. Go back on board with James. Yep, he's widening that gap. Crow out of the slipstream now. Didn't get a drive out the last corner, so that battle is pretty much over and done with the time being. Back to fourth, ADG. And then there's leading fifth place, White Shot Jim. White Shot Jim just following him now, going on the up ramp through the two corners. Then we come down to sixth place, B-rated still following, being followed by Mark Schumacher. Mr. Mutt in the Lambo. Good race for these two guys. Down to 8th place, sorry. We got Aldo pretty much on his own. You can see 9th place, not too far behind him, but there is a little bit of a gap there. Then we got another gap to Mr. Hepburn, who's in 10th, followed by Raffo in 11th place. Then we got 12th of Brucey, followed closely behind by Gordon Brownie. Chalk is catching up to these two. So there's maybe a three-way battle for 12th place at the end of this race. Mad Hatter in 15th, and then Rico in 16th. Very unfortunate for Rico. He was having a close battle between Gordon Brownie and Brucey when they pitted. It just took too much fuel, caused him the extra time. So back up to the front then as we're coming now into the last 4 minutes of this race. Should be 2 laps left. You see JRC on the attack and in first place. James is slightly catching up to him now. It's pretty much status quo between these two. If he can't get into that slipstream, it's probably going to end like this as they come now to start lap 13. Gets a new fastest lap time, a 2:07.1 for James then. Very good lap time from him. Fastest lap time, can't really see the fastest lap time for JLC, but it's probably around the 2:08, 2:07 mark as he gets purple by 2,000 for a second in the first sector there. ADG in third place, just fending off the Crow. White Shark is made an overtake then, so 3 top positions are Bugattis. Good showing from them. Crow gets up into 4th place on the inside of White Shark Jim there. Still holding station, the Lambo on the Ferrari, but now White Shark Jim is trying to come back at him. They're side by side, he get the place. He's got him stuck before they get into the twisty bits. So good showing by White Shot Jim there. So the Crow back now down into 5th place, and here comes B-rated and Mutt 6th and 7th. Therefore racing around with each other for 6th place then. Are we going to see any more battles, any more moves? We got Aldo and P1 Rob now in 8th and 9th, they're following each other around as well. So it's pretty much status quo between these two. And then we go back down to 10th. Raffo's kind of making a gap now to Hepburn in 11th. And Golden Brownie's made the position then on Brucey. So he's back up into 12th place. Bruce is back down to 13th, and Chalk is right behind him. So is Brucey going to lose another position to Brucey? A little bit of a gap there, so we'll see how this one pans out. But so far, Brucey holding station in 13th, Mad Hatter still in 15th, and Rico down in 16th. A long way off 15th now. So back up to the front, JLC still in the way, but he's got Infinity James right behind him now. This is the battle for first place. We're going to give these two the screen time that they deserve. First and second. Let's see how this one pans out. Looks like James is trying to go for the overtake, gets the inside line. JLC gets hung out to dry there. A little bit of a touch on the wall, but nothing too serious. Look at the fuel on JLC now though, he's coming too close to it. So is James as well. Let's ride on board, look at that camera angle, you'll see the cool rear view mirror on where the dials are usually for other cars. You get a big rear view camera. As you see, he's on the outside now, coming now through the next twisted section. Now down through the left flick as they come. You gotta be careful of that wall on the outside that JLC gets close to. This probably well and truly may be the last lap. Or will they get, I don't think they'll get another lap. No, this will be the last lap. So it's come now down to the hairpin for the final time. There you go, that's confirmation, the final lap. Who's going to finish in the first? Rico's going to come across the line in 16th. He's going to finish the race first. Unlucky showing for him. That starts the race timer, I believe, to the end. So JLC is going to come across. He's going to keep that first place. Or is he? Is James going to be able to get... No, he's not. There's too much of a gap there. He's going to be close, but not close enough. So JLC takes the win from James. Well done to these two. ADG is going to come home and finish in third. He's going to fend off White Shot Jim. Great showing for the Bugatti driver. White Shot Jim finishes in fourth. The Crow's going to come home and he's going to finish in fifth place. Good showing from him. 6th and 7th. Oh, it's close. B-Ray gets it from Mark Schumacher. 8th place, Aldo. P1 Rob finishes in 9th place. Then we got Raffo. He's going to bring it home in 10th from Hepburn 11th. Then Golden Brown is going to come across the line and finish in 12th from Brucey in 13th. Chalk is going to come home in 14th. And the Mad Hatter is going to come across the line and finish in 15th. And there he goes across the line. Well, that's going to be the race, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, like this commentary, then please like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video for race 2 from Tokyo, which will be a reverse grid. It's going to be another night race, and probably is going to be an interesting and hectic race. So until then, I'm the Crazy Brit. See you then. Goodbye.